Alright, welcome back to some Pokemon Insurgence. We were just on our way to maybe get an Eevee, possibly? Question mark? I hope we do, that'd be cool. Is this your first time in a Pokemon mall? Not every city has one, you see. Only big enough cities can afford the spacious glory of this mall. You're able to do things here, though. Things that you can't do in regular Pokemon centers, such as restyle your hair. Can we actually do that? How may I serve you? Pokeballs, potions... Well, we can buy a few for now. Oh, wait. Try 5 of those. Let's see, what else? Maybe a few repels. Oh wow, those are expensive. Sure. And a couple antidotes just in case. Okay, that should do it. Ah, hello, I am the Move-To leader. Wow, first Pokemon Center. How about you? Hello, hello, I am the official name rater. I can rate the nicknames of any of your Pokemon. There's a door here, but it seems unopenable. In the bookcase? What? I'm confused. Secret tunnel? Trash can? Trash is empty. As always. If you're looking for busy work, try heading up to the upper levels of Sun-Touched City. Is this the PC? What a weird looking PC. Okay. Alright. So they said you can change your hair here, but it doesn't seem like there is the option, unless... Okay, she actually doesn't say anything because we don't have any Pokemon yet. Alright, well... Emolga and... Is that a Sunflora? Is that supposed to be a Rotom? Not actually sure. Anywho. Power of science? Yes! Technology is amazing. I can talk to my friends all over the world, and I can share Pokemon, or even battle, or visit secret bases. Or secret bases in this game, because that would be so cool. I kind of feel bad for Damien. All the other kids in town got a Pokemon and left, but he wasn't allowed to. Yeah, his mom. Stepmom, I guess. People called him Augur, but that's not quite right. He's actually the second Augur. The first one retired a while ago. You mean he was murdered? We actually don't know what happened to him. We'll find out. I would assume. Yo, did you hear? Augur's coming to our little town. He's like the leader of the region. Already has a Salamence. Awesome. Professor Sylvan gives Eevee to young trainers as a starting Pokemon. While it's a bit boring by itself, Eevee is a special Pokemon because it can evolve into so many different types. I don't know though. I wouldn't want to involve my Eevee if I caught it. I just have this feeling there'd be a reward somewhere for keeping it as is. Is that the game telling you, hey, if you keep it as an Eevee, you're gonna get something special? I mean, we can try. A book that reads, What is a legendary Pokemon? Would you like to read it? Sure. A legendary Pokemon is a Pokemon that is extremely rare and powerful. There are several criteria that a Pokemon must follow if it is to be considered a legendary Pokemon. First of all, they are unique. They are one of a kind, or in some rare exceptions, 2 or 3 of a kind. Secondly, they are unable to breed. For example, Manaphy is still considered a legendary Pokemon even though it can breed into Fione, because it cannot breed into more Manaphy. Finally, they must not be able to evolve. Often, legendary Pokemon are so rare and powerful that they are worshipped as gods. Hence the cults. wonder if Mew has a cult. Maybe those are the people that are helping us, the Mew cult. I highly doubt it. Are you a trainer? If you want to succeed, you need to be ready for anything. Sweet, potions. Thank you, kind sir. The Augur's coming to our little town. Isn't it amazing? He's a world-renowned hero. Most of the gyms in the Tauren region are based on a theme, or rather a type. For example, Xavier, the leader in Vipik City, has a forest-themed gym, which means he uses both poison and bug types. And trust me, you don't even want to know what the Elite Forest teams look like. I will be ready. So that's cool. It seems like there's just normal gyms and the Elite Four, like other games. I'm only 6 now, but soon I'll be old enough to get my own Pokemon. I can't wait. Kerr. Why would an Abra go Kerr? Is there anything on TV? There's nothing good on TV. It's pretty accurate for 2019. Do you have a Pokemon? If not, I'm sure Professor Sylvan would be happy to give you one. She has a bunch of Eevee. Why do I have a feeling that like everyone's like Eevees, Eevees, and then we're like not going to get an Eevee? Listen, Professor, these Pokemon, they're freaks. No other trainer would want them. We can't keep them any longer. All I want is for you to take them. You already keep a bunch of Eevee as is. Surely these 3 won't be a bother. Why do you care about them? I know what you've done. It's true, I'm merciless. I've done some awful things. I was giving him like an old man voice, but I guess he's like... But there's no reason for these Pokemon to die. Hello? I'm Damien, and this is true. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go into the forest safely. Sylvan, if you don't take these Pokemon, I'll release them, and they're sure to die in the wild. If you want, you can just give them to these kids, right? Put them on the table. Very well. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Excuse me, please. So you two are in need of Pokemon? Yes, ma'am. I see. That man that was here just now, he was one of my colleagues in university. He's a smart man, and a great scientist. He's also the leader of the Cult of Perfection. A cult leader? Okay, definitely not old man voice. A cult leader? Those people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. Tell me, Damien, true? Have you ever heard of something called the Delta species? I have not. Me neither. Then allow me to explain. Delta Pokemon are based on a phenomenon in the Holon region, far away. They're Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. Simply put, they're typed differently than normal. An example would be an electric-type Dragonite, or a water-type Porygon. These Pokemon on the table now are Deltas. I'm not sure what type they are, but they seem to be experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Ah, the originals. They're scientific marvels. I would love to keep one to study. Now, normally I would give you an Eevee as your Pokemon to start off with. I want an Eevee! However, it seems that these 3 are more options to choose from, so I offer you this. You may choose one of these Delta Pokemon, or travel with an Eevee. Oh, man. I have to decide between new Pokemon and an Eevee? True, I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of Pokemon having been made by murder. But I don't like the idea of these Pokemon being left all alone forever. You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the Augur is arriving. So, I'm assuming she would give the Eevee, so you've chosen the Eevee. Huh. A fairy psychic type Bulbasaur. That's pretty cute. It's a Ghost and Dragon Charmander. Or Dark and Fighting Squirtle. Huh. Kind of like the Bulbasaur? I'm sure the Charizard version of this is probably going to look super cool. I need to give it some thought, and I will be back. Alright, we're back. I gave it some thought, gave it a good think, and ultimately I was torn between... I'm currently torn between choosing Eevee and Bulbasaur. And I would love to choose the Eevee, but I think for this game I really want to have like a really unique experience, which, you know, I've never played a fan-made Pokemon game before, and I think that the Bulbasaur will give me the most new and fresh experience, having a fairy and psychic type. So I think we are going to go ahead and choose Bulbasaur. Now guys, I am horrible with nicknames, so I will very rarely be nicknaming Pokemon. So I do apologize about that, but... Drew, I think you're right. I'm going to pick a Delta Pokemon, just like you. See, when you said that, like the idea of like leaving these ones to die, I was like, no, we can't do that. So he picks the Charmander. I bet the Charmander's gonna look super cool. Hey Drew, before we go out into the Shade Forest, how about a battle? It'll be the perfect time to test out our new Pokemon. Let's go. Alright, our first, well, I guess technically not our first battle, but Rival Damien. First trainer battle. The colors are a little bit much on the Bulbasaur, but we have a female Bulbasaur here. Baby doll eyes confusion. Nice. Damage. Attack 66. Does it actually tell you... I wonder what that's showing. Drew defeated rival Damien. Ugh, I lost. Wow, you're a great trainer. You totally beat me. I know I give him a really nerdy voice, but if he is going to be the main rival for the game, might need to shift it a little bit. Alright Drew, here's the deal. I'm going to head north into Shade Forest. At the northern end of the forest is a really large cave. In the middle of that cave is a rare stone we're looking for. I'll meet you there, okay? Sounds good. Drew, can I talk to you for a moment? Isn't her text supposed to be red? But Damien rushed off before I could give him one, but I'd like you to have this. The Pokedex. This is the Pokedex, short for the Pokemon Index. It is a data collection of all Pokemon that I give to starting trainers. If you see a Pokemon, it will be registered in the Pokedex. If you catch one, the Pokedex will be full of data regarding that Pokemon. Anyways, now that you've gotten that, you should be all set to go on your adventure. Head up north to Telnor Cave, deep in the forest. Be careful and good luck. So I guess that means poor Squirtle. Well, I mean, the professor said she wanted to study one, so he'll be fine here with the professor. Okay. So we are looking for a cave. Did we hit all of the houses? Okay, we should be good to go if our Bulbasaur is healed up. Oh wow, they didn't even heal you after your first battle? Okay. It's only 3 HP, but... I'm kind of curious to see if she has any different text. Like, if she lets us change our hair or anything. Hello, new friend. Bulbasaur is pumped up and raring to go. Well, let's get on. Oh hey, the stumps are gone. That's interesting. The dex nav is just on the ground? What? Huh. Oh wow, okay. So, give me a second here. It's actually not letting me exit. So do I have to choose a trainer? I guess. You sure you wish to train? No. Okay, there we go. That's so weird. Why would it just be on the ground? I guess we'll find out probably. This forest is a bit dangerous. Shouldn't you be at home? Ah, he's a trainer. Alright. Against our first real trainer battles. Hiker Max. Or Chop. Let's go ahead and hit this Machop up with a Confusion. Wow, that didn't kill. We are Fairy type. Fairy Psychic, so that's Quad Resist. It's actually a little hard to tell what move you're selected on. Lots of different types of Pokemon in the world. My favorite ones are bug types. Well, guess what? Your bug types are weak to my Bulbasaur, so we're good. Which is so weird to say, because... Grass-type Bulbasaur. Seems we're getting a really good amount of XP from this, so... Potion. Hey, hope you're ready to be crushed by my superior Pokemon. Youngster Nate. Patrat. Critical hit. Level 9 already. Learned Fairy Wind. Pidove. I'm actually not even sure what Fairy Wind does. We can take a look after this battle. I think it's like a basic special attack for Fairy. Holy cow. Well, we do have a couple potions, so not too much to worry there. I lost. Did you cheat? I mean, don't mind the strange Bulbasaur. Totally not cheating. Okay, so for one, would like to heal up a little bit. And number two, we would like to check on Fairy Wind. I think it's like a base 40 Fairy type move. modest nature. Oh, that is awesome. Psycho Call powers up psychic type moves in a pinch. Alright, Fairy Wind. Say base 40 type, fairy type move. Nice. I mean, so far, Bulbasaur seems like a very capable companion. Patrats. Oh yeah, we need to keep in mind that we have Pokeballs now. Alright, so we're looking for a cave. Was this potion a Pokemon, or did I just happen to run into a Nidoran here? Super potion. Alright. How about you? You ready to lose? I won't have any mercy on you. Beauty Jane. Roselia. Yeah, it definitely seems like Bulbasaur was a strong choice for the early game. Right, because we are poison type. That is. Means that we are weak to poisons, since we are fairy type. Okay, so let us cure our Bulbasaur's poison here. Heal up a bit. And was there anything else before we fight this guy? We have not. Hey, this forest is dangerous. It's not safe for kids like you. Oh, I know. I am aware of the dangers of this forest. Confusion's base 50, so it should be doing more. Okay, so it shows you your modified stats right next to your Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Wow, we are gaining levels like crazy. So normally we would be afraid of fighting a Starly, but it's gonna take such getting used to for Delta Pokemon. I do wonder how many Delta Pokemon are actually in the game. Nice, we get the confusion. Easy. Okay. I think we're good to keep on. Wow, the encounter rates in this game are pretty insane. Maybe that's why repels are so much. Do we want a Caterpie? I think we'll hold off. Telnor Cave. More Pokeballs. Geodudes. So now this is the strange thing. Having a Bulbasaur and not having anything to hit a Geodude with. For super effective, that is. You want to battle me? Are you trying to humiliate yourself? Man, these trainers are very, very full of themselves and confident. One shot. Alright, so far so good. Let's see if we can't find... We're looking for a shiny stone for Augur. I thought I saw something over there, but we can't get over the water quite yet. Cubone. I do wonder, this game came out a while ago, so I'm assuming there's no like Alolan Marowak in this game. We can just run for now. What are these? Have some like hieroglyphics, I guess. Another hiker. Aren't you a little bit young to be traveling with Pokemon? I don't actually even know how old the protagonist is in this game. Luckily, these hikers seem to have a lot of fighting type Pokemon, so Bulbasaur has no problem here. Roggenrola. How? I feel like we maybe should have picked up another team member before going through this cave, because Bulbasaur is just getting all the experience now. But at the same time, we didn't really encounter too much that we could see ourselves traveling with. Like, there was the Pikachu earlier on, but definitely going to try to have a more unique team than I'm used to having in like the main series games. Hopefully we can find lots of different Delta Pokemon and see if there's any... I actually don't know if there's like straight up fan-made Pokemon. I know there's like different megas, but Drew, you're so slow. That took you forever. Anyways, I think that's the rare stone the mayor was talking about over there. Over on the far right of the cave. You can't miss it. He will not leave Telnor Town alive. My agent is already in place. I assume yours is too. Yes, and armed to the brink with the strongest of Pokemon. Rest assured, he will be dead before he leaves Telnor Town. Very good. This Augur disgusts me. I could at least grudgingly respect the first one, but this one is just useless. He's practically brainwashed the entire region with all this propaganda he spread about himself. Have you heard of how ridiculous some of it is? He was born of fire and lightning, and he rode Xerneas as a steed. The man's been Augur for a year, and he already has the people worshipping him. He did wrestle a Kyogre, you know. Well, we don't have to worry about him after today, will we? Let's get going. Drew. Those were cultists. Did you hear what they were saying? They're planning to assassinate Augur when he comes to Telnor Town. I can't believe we're caught up in the middle of this. We need to help. We need to go back and warn Augur before the assassins get to him. We have to hurry. The Augur might have already arrived. Quick, let's go.